I think it's been a bit the story of the whole season. We've really come together as a team, defended together as a team, especially our back four and our two midfielders, Otto and Bear, do a really good job supporting us defensively in front of the defenders. And I think just the togetherness of the team really makes it tough to concede and tough for other teams to score. And yeah, it was the same story tonight.
7 saves.
7.
The save that you made on that last play with like a minute to go. How late did you see that? It seemed like a reaction save.
It was a reaction save because it was close. I didn't see it late. I saw it off the boot, but obviously it was close. In those situations, it's hard to get two hands on them always. But yeah, I mean, it's my job to make saves. Luckily, I was there. I think Max had it covered as well if I didn't save it. So, yeah, I mean, that's my job. I'm happy that I can make the saves. I didn't know it was 7. But, I mean, yeah, we only conceded one tonight. I was disappointed with that one. But, yeah, I'm excited for next week.
Jackson, you see how hard that back four works in front of you all year. To see one of those guys get an assist on the game-winning goal, one of them score the game. What does that mean to you?
It's so good. It's so good. Obviously, defenders don't always score goals, but when they do, it's a nice little reward for the hard work they put in defence. But we have such versatile players where you got Freddie that can go down the wing and shoot and cross balls in, and you got Max and Carlos. Both have scored goals this year. And you got the right backs as well, Thomas, Dante, Kyle as well. We've got really versatile players that can defend and attack. So really, it's no surprise because in training and in games they've shown that they can score. But it is always a nice reward when they can get one.
How good did that feel, Max?
It's unbelievable. I mean, like Jackson said, it doesn't come around for defenders very often. So when it does, it feels extra special. I hadn't had another goal for a while, so it felt really good to score it. I mean, I made eye contact with Freddie, and obviously we'd had a few crosses before that had not gone near me. So to get on the end of one was brilliant. Yeah, it felt really, really good. Yeah, it felt really good.
Max, how difficult was this Vermont team? I mean, the way that they press, the way that they attack. These guys seem like they had a really great game plan tonight.
They did, yeah, they did. I have to give them all the respect, to be fair, because they were a really difficult opponent. I mean, we watched them in the scout, and you could tell that they had a lot of class players that were really good on the ball, but could also change the way that they played. Because a lot of teams have come to us this season and kind of changed their game plan. I think they stuck at theirs really, really well. So credit to them. But I think the way that we planned for it as well was equal, and obviously on the day better. But no, I mean, hats off to them because they played really well. But on the day, I think we just out-muscled them and settled the game down. I think we did a really good job of settling the game down when they perhaps couldn't. So, yeah.
Jackson, obviously your job doesn't change as far as a goalkeeper being in the game, regular season and tournament, but what is the mindset as far as commanding the box and stuff like that when it comes to these win or go home type of scenarios?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we don't try and change given the game. Obviously, there's a little bit more pressure because it is win or go home. But for us, it's the same. We approach every game the same. Same defensively, same as a goalkeeper. We don't really change much because what we've done so far has got us this far, and there's no reason to change. And that's the same for commanding the box. I feel like we've done a really good job of defending the box, and I've done an okay job of commanding the box in terms of getting longer balls. So yeah, nothing really changes.
For either of you guys, how stressful was that last 8.5 minutes or so after Max scores? When obviously you know what's ahead of you, and you got to keep them off the board to get there.
I thought it was. I thought we dealt with it really well. It's very easy to kind of lose composure in moments like that, but I think everyone really locked in. I think the occasion we rose to it, because obviously, like you said, the day is a win or go home game, and obviously adding the extra 10 minutes trying to defend a lead adds a lot of stress and pressure to that. But I mean, the fans were great. They gave us a lot of confidence, which is helpful in a game like that to have a home crowd behind you. It just gives you a lot more confidence. It makes you sure that you're going to do everything right. And I think when you need that extra little bit of effort that you're struggling in the last 10 minutes with, I think they really brought that and helped us. And I mean, from the back to the front with Marcus, I think everyone was really pulling together today. I said it on the other interview. I think as a team, we've really pulled together strong in these moments, and I think it's shown all season long.
Max obviously illustrates the importance of offensive settings. I think you guys have got one corner kick in 2 games in this tournament. How important has that been defensively to keep them from getting those settings?
Yeah, I think that was a big turning point in the season. I think we were giving away a lot of unnecessary fouls early on. I think we've become a lot more mature in that sense. I think giving away set pieces is something that's kind of underestimated in the game, but the amount of difference it can make if you take those chances is huge. And like we said before, I mean, they were a big, strong team, had a lot of tall players, and I think defensively we dealt with it really well with the crosses into the box, both from set pieces and in open play, and just denying them the chances to get those extra set pieces in the last 5, 10, 15 minutes. I think it makes a massive difference as a collective.
Jackson, for you, get one more game here. What's that mean to you?
Everything. I mean, ideally we have 3 more games. One at home is going to be, it's massive. It's massive. I mean, for me, it's my last season. So coming out here and playing in front of those fans is really, it's a reward for us. We've worked really hard all season, and the fans have shown up every home game, to be honest, from the Marshall game to the games before that. It really gives us players an extra little percentage that we need, and it got us over the line tonight. And again, next week, I'm excited to see how many come out. An Elite 8 at home is not something that comes around very often. This is my first time in the tournament, so going this deep is already like an amazing experience. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm enjoying it, and I want to be playing on December 11 in Louisville.